Hello YouTube, this is William. Yesterday I showed you how I carved in the notch for the crooked knife. So this morning I've got to attach the blade, so I thought maybe I'd just go ahead and film me attaching one of the blades so you'll see how I tie those off. And I have many people asking me, how do I get my handles looking so nice? Well, as an added bonus in this video, this is how I do it. The stains that I use are oil-based stains for leather. Okay, I've got light brown, dark brown, and saddle tan. Okay, this is saddle tan. If you see the dark handle knives, it is done with the dark. Alright, so these are the two that I use mostly. Every once in a while I use the brown, but I don't like the color too much. And that's all I do. I apply that, let it set for a few minutes, and then I'll just wipe it off with a cotton cloth. Then I apply Minwax, wipe on poly. In between coats I apply about 3 coats, 3 good heavy coats. In between coats I use quadruple alt steel wool, and I just buff in between coats. Okay, this is a final coat. I'm just polishing at this point, but that's all I do. It just takes a lot of elbow grease and a little bit of effort, and if it's in the wood, you can bring it out. Okay. So, with that said, let me reposition the camera, and I'll show you how I tie the blades on these handles. Okay? So stick with me. Okay. So the string that I use now, they use traditional Nottoggins and crooked knives. I've seen them use cord. I've seen them use more than anything, they used rawhide. They just got it wet, wrapped it with wet rawhide and let it dry. And of course it was like steel at that point, well, close to it anyway. But I find that using modern materials, this bank line, this is non-tarred bank line, and you can use any size. This is the small. I'm not sure exactly what size it is, but it's a very small. But like I said, you can use any cord. I just find that the nylon cord stretches, and it actually does a better job, I think. So I get about 3 yards of it. And I want enough for a tag so that I can tighten it all up later, so I'll pull me a loop and I'll lay it right on that blade. And it takes a little bit of finagling, but you can get it to lay on that blade just like that. Okay? Now I want this tag on this side, so when I do the wrap, the first wrap, then it's holding that tag, and I want it down about where that notch for the blade sets in. I want it to start about at that point. Okay, and so I just start wrapping. First wrap is very loose, and once I come back over and catch it again, then I pull it tight. Okay, I just keep pressure on that cord, and I keep it as tight as possible, and just wrap the cord around that blade. And once in a while you got to push the line together. Just keep tension on the cord, on the line. there's several different ways you can do this, but this is the way I do it, and I found that this way works best for me. And make sure that you keep that over the blade as much as possible, because that's the hardest portion of the blade that's going to hold that cord, or the tightest area, I guess you could say. Okay, and once you get to the end of your cord, leave a little bit hanging out, and you go through the loop. Stick it through this loop here. Keep your cord tight, and just pull it through. About halfway to here. And just cut off the excess. And you're done. Okay. Blade is tight. I'm not going to wiggle. Got a good crooked knife. Well, I appreciate you joining me on this how-to, and try these crooked knives out. They're very convenient, and I just love them. I think that anybody who likes to whittle or carve or do spoons or bowls or make dimensional lumber out of just scrap material, they're a fantastic tool. So get you one, try it. Just enjoy whittling, and do take a child with you. Teach that child how to whittle, and take plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.